Honey, they're here.
Hello there, welcome. Come on in and have a seat. Don't mind the dogs, they're friendly. Go ahead and grab yourself a cup of tea or some coffee. There's water, whatever you'd like, and come have a seat. We have got a lot to talk about.
We sure do, guys. Today, we're going to talk about our route and how we planned it and where we're going. And you're going to want to stick around because there's a fork in the road. And also at the very end, we're going to tell you something that might be absolutely crazy. You'll have to judge for yourself. Hello and welcome back. If it's your first time here, I'm Scott.
And I'm Allison.
And we are
Jarhead and Ginger's Journey.
We're full-time RVers. We do destination videos, tips and tricks, and all things RV. That sounds like something you'd like. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and come along on our journeys. Well, we're going to be leaving Texas here pretty soon, mid-March. So we've got a little over a month to go here in Texas. And then we're going to be heading out. And which way are we going?
We're headed west, y'all. We had thought about going up to New England this year, but we have daughters in Washington, and this mama's heart needs her baby girls, so we're going to head up to the Pacific Northwest.
We seem to cancel our Northeast trip every year.
I know. We will make it up there, maybe
One
next
of these
year.
days. If you didn't know, the New England states, there's about 5 or 6 of them up there that we haven't been to. Other than that, we've been to all the other states. We haven't RV'd in all the other states in this RV, but we've been to all the other states.
We have, yes.
So bummer we have to put it off again, but there's a good reason.
We're leaving Texas mid-March. Actually, we're going to be in El Paso. That's where we met. We're going to re-explore some of our old stomping grounds where we met in El Paso. We're going to go ahead and go from there through New Mexico. We've already got that state on our sticker map. We're going to go to Arizona.
Yep.
We married in Arizona, Yuma, Arizona.
Yep.
We're going to stop in Tucson and go to Yuma. We're going to explore all the places we used to hang out when we lived there, if any of them are still there.
Right. We're probably going to get some decent Mexican food there, hopefully, and see some of my old buddies. There's still a couple of my Marine Corps buddies that live in the area, so we'll get to hang out with them a little bit, and hopefully bring you along for some of that as well. That should be fun.
I'm so excited about that. Now, we might be a little bit crazy going to Arizona mid to end of March, but it's what we do.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was an omen. We got a thunderstorm popping in right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, we're going to spend a few weeks in Arizona.
Yeah.
And then we're going to Vegas, baby.
Woo.
We're
not big gamblers. We've been to Vegas. We actually went to Vegas for our honeymoon back in '92. But we've been there a couple of times. We like the area. We don't do much gambling or anything like that, but it's a fun place to go.
It is, and I like to do the shows and just see all the attractions. It's a fun place. We're not staying at the Thousand Trails, so we would like to stay at the Oasis one everybody talks about, but that's really expensive. So if you have a good suggestion for an RV park for a big rig in Las Vegas, leave it in the comments.
Yeah, we're 42 feet plus the truck, so we need a pretty good sized space.
Yes. And from Vegas,
we're going to go up through Idaho and Oregon, right?
Yes, we are. We're going to go through Idaho, make a couple of stops there. We do have that on our sticker map, and we also have Oregon, but we're going to do some time in Oregon and then up to Washington to see our family. And there's a big thing we just found out about last night in Washington that he's going to get to do.
Yeah, I get to go on a charter boat out with my dad and my brother and some other family members. So we're going to be out there bottom fishing come June the 6th is the date. We're going to go way out fishing about 600 foot of water, my dad said, with about 3 pounds of lead to get down there. So it should be a big workout day for my arms. It's going to be rough.
And his parents are treating him to the trip because we're like, what are we going to do with the fish? I don't eat fish. We have an RV freezer. And so, yeah, they're going to treat him for this trip. And then after that, our plans are really up in the air.
Yeah.
What are we hoping to do?
Well, this is the fork we were talking about. So at some point, if this RV sells, and you may or may not know, our Momentum 397TH is for sale, we would like to downsize. We don't know exactly what we're looking for yet because because we don't have this one sold and we're not in the market right now. But when it does sell, we're going to get something a lot smaller. We're planning on 28 feet or less. And at this junction, when we're in Washington there, we will have to make a decision. If we sell this, we'll get something smaller. We're heading north, guys, through Canada into Alaska.
Yes! I am so excited. We lived in Alaska from 2009 to 2012. We ended up buying a ridiculously huge house there and regretted it almost instantly as soon as we got those utility bills. It was a nice house, but instead of cleaning that 4,000 square foot house, I decided I'd rather be in the trailer as much as possible. So we RV'd up there most of the summer. Any days he had a long weekend or a vacation. And I'm so excited to get back to Alaska.
Yeah. Too bad we can't dip net, but we will take you guys down and show you what dip netting's all about.
Yes.
In Alaska. And that's a great time. But we can't do it because we're no longer residents there. So if you've never seen or heard of dip netting, that's coming up once we get up there to Alaska.
Yes, I'm so just cannot believe it. Now, if we don't get to Alaska, besides a lot of tears, I might have to just lose this RV somewhere, so we can get the other one. We'll figure something out. Even if maybe we can use a tent, go to Alaska in a tent.
Yeah, I don't think really a tent.
No, probably not.
This one would not do a tent, guaranteed.
How about instead of a tent, more like bear proof, we can get one of those little camper shells. Those little shells you just go on the back of your camper and sleeping bags.
Yeah.
Maybe. You can see how desperately I want to go.
I don't think there's a flush toilet in that.
No, a dry bath?
Or a dry bath, no.
Man, y'all, somebody's got to buy this thing. I love our momentum. It's been perfect for us, but now we want smaller so we can go to Alaska.
So if you want to see some awesome videos from Alaska this summer, tell all your friends about our RV for sale. Let's get this sucker sold so we can get up to Alaska and bring you guys all kinds of good Alaska content.
We'll give our subscribers an extra special deal, too. Well, if we don't get to go to Alaska, we're going to go back down to Oregon for the Oregon O23 meetup. I don't know the details of that, but if you're really curious, it starts June, let's see, I have it here, June 9th through June 16th at a state park in Oregon. If you want more information, ask me in the comments and I can try and get that for you. And so we're going to do that. And then we're going to go to some of the states we haven't filled in on our map yet. We're going to go to
some more of them.
Yes, we've been to these states, but
not in the
RV. So we're going to go first to South Dakota.
Woo!
We've driven through, but never stayed there.
We had a great time in North Dakota 2 years ago. So hopefully South Dakota has some really good stuff too, and we know they do. They have the Badlands that we'd really like to check out. But other than that, if there's anything in that area that you guys know of, again, let us know in the comments.
And Nebraska, we're going to go shuck some corn or whatever
they do there.
Yeah, I know there's lots of great stuff to do in Nebraska. Tell us your best places to stay and to do. There's no 1,000 trails in Nebraska. We prefer to stay in 1,000 trails because it saves us money. So we don't really know other campgrounds in that area. After that, Kansas. It's all flat in Kansas. We're going to go to Kansas. We've driven through there many times, but we've never gotten a chance to explore. So we're going to do that. And again, let us know. They got to have some cool Wizard of Oz stuff there, don't they? Oh, in Kansas? Yeah, we better watch out for that Wizard of Oz museum or something. They got to have something neat like that. Fun ginger fact. I played the Good Witch in the Wizard of Oz production in Houston, downtown at the Alley Theater as a teenager. It was fun. I was a Good Witch. Can you believe it? No, I don't know how you got a Good Witch role. So after Kansas, we're going to go to a state that we've been to, and I really did not want to leave. We're going to go to Missouri. If, all this plan works out, go to Missouri, go back to Missouri Star Quilting Company. I want to camp like right there and just do some quilting, do some quilting workshops, hang out with our friends Shalane and Dean from Grassroots Living, and just really explore more of that area. Yeah, this time, Dean, I'm not going to do disc golf with you.
Bit of an inside joke. If you've been around for a while, you know it.
And after Missouri, depending on the time of year we're there and all, we don't have any of this planned out yet. We might go to the Hershey show, might not, depending on just our plans and if, because we're going to continuously try to sell the momentum.
Right.
And our plans, God's plans, all, we don't know yet, but
right.
This is our plan. And so that's kind of our route. And then, we'll make it back to Texas probably for part of the winter at least.
Yeah, we have to be back in October because that's when our granddaughter's birthday is. So we try to make it back. Well, we do make it back every year so far, but she's only one. So, yeah, but like she said, these plans are kind of set in Jello right now, guys. As you can tell, we do have a two-forked plan: either sell the momentum and go to Alaska, or don't sell and stay in the lower 48. Basically, are our two choices at this point.
Oh, before we go back to Texas, though, I'd really like to go through Kentucky and Tennessee. We haven't done that area in a couple more states. It'd be nice to fill those in.
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles, though, y'all. We'll see.
Yeah.
And about wintering in Texas, y'all, we have failed every single year. This is our third year as snowbird failures. We've come to Texas, and we were here for Snowmageddon. We were here last year and got snow. The other night, we even got a little flurry in Columbus. It didn't stick, but it's like it was cold. We need to have a warmer winter.
Absolutely. So we're going to go farther south, either here in Texas or Florida, or maybe even back to Arizona, huh?
Maybe.
What do you guys think? We've never been to the Tampa show, and I know the Tampa show just ended, but we go to Hershey every year since we've been back in the States and full time, and you guys seem to love our videos from Hershey, so maybe we'll go to both.
Maybe. We'll see.
Hopefully we won't go to either because we'll be in Alaska.
Yes, that's the plan. And now, for the big stay tuned for.
Oh boy, yeah.
If we go to Alaska, what's the plan for the winter?
This one actually said she wanted to winter in Alaska. So, if we do get up there, we're going to seriously look and think about wintering in Alaska. We've done it before in an RV. For those of you that don't know, we lived in Alaska for 3 years, and I drove our 34-foot RV up there in January of 2009. When I got there, I had to skirt the RV, but first I had to chip all the snow and ice out of the RV site so I could just get the skirting in. And then once I got the skirting in, it still didn't work because the RV wasn't set up as a 4-season RV. We bought it in Georgia. It didn't have any underbelly or anything in it like that at all. So we just froze everything up and ended up having to use the bathhouse for the winter.
It was miserable. Can you believe I want to do it again? We'll do it right this time.
Yeah.
We learned, hopefully.
Hopefully. We'll see. If the plan works out and we do winter there, it'll be very interesting. That should be some good footage.
So not only did he pull the trailer up there to Anchorage from Georgia, as soon as he got into Canada and got cell phone signal, he got a call that I had sold the house. I was in Georgia trying to sell the house. It sold while he was on the road. So he had to go into work, say, "Hi, I'm here reporting for work, but I have to go to Georgia." So he had to come down and pick me and the big U-Haul with all of our stuff. A lot of our stuff was also in a horse trailer that we had, like our motorcycle and our four-wheelers. We had to leave that all behind because U-Haul wouldn't let us tow the horse trailer, so we had to sell all that. But we rode all the way back up to Washington, into Canada, through Canada to Anchorage in a U-Haul.
Yep, two trips for me. From Georgia to Alaska in 2 months.
Yes. And we hadn't even we didn't even know about YouTube that time, but we had a little video camera and we recorded every little stop of the trip and thought, oh, this would be just a fun family memory. When we got right before the border, something happened with the camera and all of that footage was lost.
Yep.
So now's our chance to redo it, but this time it'll be warmer.
Yeah, it'll be springtime.
Yes. So what do you think about that, y'all? Just bringing all this news on you. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad?
Do you care? Do you think we're crazy for even considering wintering in Alaska? You know, you want to see us break or see a victory? Who knows? What do you want? Let us know in the comments what you think.
Also, Ginger has a big announcement coming up in another video. We'll tell you more about that later.
Ooh, can't wait to hear about that. we may both learn something together, guys.
I just called myself Ginger instead of I have. Whatever. I'm one of those people, I guess.
Well, guys, if you like these videos, go ahead and give us a thumbs up on the video here if you liked it. Leave a comment down below and ring the notification bell so you'll know when we post videos. We don't always post talking head videos like this, as you may or may not know. If you don't like these, that's fine. Go and check out some of our other videos. We do a lot of destination stuff, some tips and tricks on RVs, and all kinds of good stuff. And as always, Semper Fi.
And God bless. Yeah, we want to welcome you over to our place. Oh, Scott!
Hello, I'm Travis.
And I'm Janai.
And we are
Dream on Wheels. Join us next time on Jarhead and Ginger's Journey.